Hi everyone. Big Monster Mitch to do a random video. Just had a random thought this morning before I got out of bed. And that's again to do with Star Wars. I've finished up my ranking video series on the three trilogies of movies, episodes 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 7, 8, and 9. Well, like I said this morning, just as I was waking up before I got out of bed, I don't know, had a random thought about Star Wars theories and thoughts, just in general. Um, I'm halfway right now into Heir of the Empire. Um, So, yeah, I just reached the halfway mark not long before I came make this video. Did a couple other things on the computer before making this video. I added some more to my personal book that I'm working on. Right now, I'm up to over 770 words, almost 780 words. A couple of people within the past few days that I'm up to 800 words. Well, sorry to disappoint you and myself. I didn't realize it wasn't quite 800 till I opened the Word doc, the doc on my computer to find out that it is not 800 words yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I believe I stated at least to a couple of people in the past. This is at least the first book of the planned trilogy. Um, uh, Unfortunately, my mind is too filled in this world to contain it to one book. If it would be one book, it would be a massive book. So why not break it down to three? Um, I'm not gonna go crazy and, you know, have it go past three or nowhere that it should not go. Um, Although I will let the story take its time and, you know, go where it goes. I have a goal in mind, but, you know, like all things, I'll let the story take its time and kind of take me through the process as I'm taking it through my um, process. So we'll work hand in hand in a way. But back to Star Wars. Like I said, I'm 50% into Heir to the Empire. That's first book in the Thrawn trilogy by Son. So yeah, as I stated in the past on, you know, maybe a video or two here and there. Um, I know on my last Facebook post, uh, I said something to the effect, I'm still positive on the book, um, or trilogy overall. Only downside I have so far is focuses a little too much for my taste on the original main cast, and that's Luke, Leia, Han, R2, C3PO, Baka, Lando, all of them. Me, it focuses a little too heavily on that original group from the original trilogy. Um, for me, it's called, it's known as the Thrawn trilogy. Um, give me a bigger focus on Thrawn, and I'm pretty sure that is coming. And from where I'm sitting right now, um, Thrawn is taking a backseat to his own trilogy, in my opinion. Um, and the only other gripe I have with it, other than focusing too heavily on the original cast from the original trilogy, is that when it does focus on Leia, at this point, it focuses more on her diplomatic side of things, political side of things, rather than, the swashbuckling adventure type of things that we come to know the three of them for in the original trilogy. Yes, in New Hope, Leia was, a prisoner to Darth Vader, pretty much her own father, um, at the beginning of A New Hope. So, I'm liking the book enough to keep going, enough to say I want to find out, where the first book ends and book two and essentially book three pick up and um, end everything, uh, and maybe someday picking up more books in the Star Wars EU or Legends um, series. But for now, I'm content with Edge of the Empire, The Dark Force Rises, and The Last Command. Um, those are the three books that make up the Thrawn trilogy. I have the last two titles, um, up somewhere along the line, but yeah. So overall, again, liking it, not loving it, and I really want to love it, because this trilogy books are of all the Star Wars books available, even above the original trilogy. This trilogy of books get a lot of praise from a lot of people. Um, and I want to be one of those people that love it. I don't hate it. I just, at this point, I'm indifferent with it. So, all that kind of wishy-washy, semi negativity out of the way, some of my random thoughts on Star Wars as a whole are, um, and this is all in hindsight after we know the outcome of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi and everything. Um, did Darth Vader know or sense when he brought Leia on his Death Star in the beginning of A New Hope that Leia is his daughter? Um, in hindsight, I say that because at the climax of Empire Strikes Back, he tells Luke that, you know, he is, Luke is his son. So, did he know at the beginning of A New Hope that he was bringing his daughter on board the Death Star as a prisoner? Um, and later on in New Hope, Darth Vader says he sensed the presence. He's aware of somebody's existence or presence that he hasn't felt since, and he never finishes that sentence or the thought. He just walks off and leaves it at that. So, I believe he's referring to sensing Obi-Wan Kenobi, um, played at this point by Alec Guinness. Um, you know, looking back and seeing the prequels and the original trilogy, did he sense Obi-Wan's presence? And he hasn't felt that presence being there since they battled on, you know, lava planet Mustafar. however it's pronounced. Yes, I've seen the movies quite a number of times. I just, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not good with pronunciations of places, lore of Star Wars, and, you know, as well, George Lucas, probably. I don't think any one of us is as well versed in Star Wars as George Lucas would be. Anyway, um, and another big gripe of the Thrawn trilogy right now, like I said, um, being more obligated to the dramatic end of the New Republic. And the politics in the prequel trilogy, episode 1, 2, 3, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. Um, since Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, um, had the dreams or nightmares of his wife, Padme, dying from complications in childbirth. Even after, the Emperor told him that Padme is no more, I believe he was just lying to him to get a reaction, which he did. Um, got the desired reaction. Either way, did he sense Luke and Leia back then as babies? Did Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, sense children being split up, one going to Zan and Alpha, and one being adopted by the Queen, and also back to New Hope. If um, if Vader knew Leia was his daughter, biological daughter, did he purposely get her off Alderaan, I believe the planet was, before destroying it, before blowing it up? So that's just a few questions, theories, and thoughts of mine, just as a Star Wars altogether, not focusing on the sequel trilogy that Disney did or any of the, you know, series like Mandalorian or Ahsoka or um, anything like that, or spin-off movies of Han Solo, Star Wars story, or Rogue One that takes between episodes from, you know, the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. So, yeah, just some random thoughts that I had on Star Wars in general. Odds are we'll never get them any answers to those questions, or maybe they're out there somewhere. I just haven't done the research, and odds are, honestly, I won't do the research. I won't look into it too heavily to see if, you know, answers are out there. Not to say, not to say anything about myself, but sometimes it's just fun to let your mind wander and wonder about certain things and not have a definitive answer to the question. So let me know some of your theories or questions on Star Wars or anything. It's been 40, almost 50 years since George Lucas, you know, released Star Wars to the world. So, uh, like our galaxy, the Star Wars galaxy, is very vast. You know, there are answers out there. Probably more questions than answers, but sure there are answers in the Star Wars extended, expanded universe books or legends, whatever you might prefer to give them. Um, you know, uh, I'm sure there are answers to a lot of questions in the text of those books and series by various authors. Even George Lucas may have answered some questions over the years, and some, like I said, probably may never have answers. And just let us all think and come up with our own conclusions, which is fine as well. Everybody can come up with this, that, and other, and others, and others. So, go on forever. Um, in the video here, but one last thing before I officially call it a video. I mentioned in my last video that I was waiting on glasses. Well, as you can tell, they came in this week, Tuesday, I believe. So, yeah. Not a sponsor. My channel's not big enough for sponsorship yet, but if you're looking for glasses or eyewear, um, check into ZNNI. That's a website. I got these. Um, they were inexpensive and they seemed durable enough. As you can tell, they're amber. These are glasses from an eye doctor. I just logged on, created an account, um, and input my prescription information, and I was able to select what I wanted and needed. So, I'm not gonna mention the price here, but it was reasonable. Well under $100. I will say that much. So yeah, uh, let us all wonder and think about that galaxy far, far away, a long time ago, far, far away, however crazy it is, and you know, just have more fun dabbling with our own thoughts and theories more than being thrown right in front of our faces. So, and also, last channel update, I'm up to 42 subscribers, and I believe this will be my 77th video after it uploads. So, I'm getting there. Book cave is growing bigger. For this book monster, move around it. Um, Sorry, I don't have more book related content on the channel. With any channel names such as Book Monster, you would think I would have more book content than I actually do, but I have video game, movie, TV, all kinds of things, very little, very few book related videos, but that'll change over time. So, as always, have a good day, good evening, be kind and all that to each other. We'll talk